Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Candy Box and with LD7, and today we're pretty much picking up right after where we left off last time. So we bought the iron sword just to start off because we had the candies. We need 1,000 to get the silver sword, so that's a ways away, and we really should buy lollipops with the candies we generate at this point. So no worries, but let's go ahead and check out the Sorceress hut. So I need 10 lollipops to get them to come outside, it looks like. So we'll leave the hut. So that's 500 candies. So let's go on another quest. So once you complete the Peaceful Forest, you unlock Mount Goblin is the next one. So let's go ahead and try this and see if we can make it through. We do have a pretty good sword. It does 3 points of damage instead of the 1 like the wooden sword. But these guys actually damage you, so you have to have enough health and do enough damage to kill all these guys without dying yourself, otherwise you lose your candies. But as you can see, we're already over 23 candies and we're not even halfway through quite yet, so you get a lot more when you're fighting these goblins as opposed to just the trees in the Peaceful Forest. And the chests can still spawn on this map too. They can spawn on any of the maps, it just, you have to get lucky more than anything. I don't think we've got enough health to finish this, most likely. Kind of just depends on if we get lucky. I mean, they only do 1 point of damage, so we might make it. It's going to be close. Depends on if this is the last guy. Yeah, we made it. Cool. We cleared Mount Goblin. That's great. So we've got to wait about 3 minutes, and then we could go to the underwater cave. We probably won't survive there, so we're not going to, but that's fine. Let's see, we have 226, so I mean basically we're just waiting for more lollipops. That way we can check out the Sorceress hut and get them to come outside. I forget how it works. I mean, this is why you kind of want to get your lollipop farm going, because obviously waiting a full day is not ideal. You want it to be faster than that. So I mean, really we should plant the first 10 that we buy, but I'm not going to. We're just going to go to the Sorceress hut and see what we get, because it might be worth our while to do so. Let's see, so we've got to wait another couple minutes before we can do another quest. I'm probably just going to go through the Peaceful Forest, because I think that timer only comes up if you take damage throughout your journey. Because you have to regenerate your health, more or less, right? So it was nice because we got like 50-60 candies from that quest, but we've got to wait 3 minutes before we can go again. So I don't know as far as which is going to be better. Like you average maybe 15 candies on the Peaceful Forest for each run. It takes about, I don't know, half a minute to do a run. So what is that? 4 runs, 2 minutes. Yeah, it's probably, 6s on whether or not it's worth doing the Peaceful Forest versus Mount Goblin if you can clear it. The other thing to keep in mind is we only cleared that because there happened to be the right number of goblins. If they had one more, we would have lost all those candies and still have to wait the time. So just keep that in mind. Like, it does get progressively harder. Like, I probably want to get the silver sword at least before I do the underwater cave, and really we should eat some more candies so we can increase our health beyond where it is. If we increase our health, we definitely will be able to do Mount Goblin no problems. So that's another thing we should spend our candies on, is eating them, because that's how you increase your health. Anyway, this is kind of how it goes. I'm just gonna see if there's any more like little trickies on this guy, because sometimes, like I said, they have Easter eggs. Like, I wasn't aware of last time we clicked his hat and got 100 candies, which was kind of cool, but it doesn't look like he's got anything else. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, he doesn't have to have anything else, really, I suppose. But I want to buy 10 lollipops because then you save 10 off of each one. So it's only 500 versus 600 candies. That's why I'm not just, buying these lollipops, since I can buy an individual at this point. Our waiting time is almost gone. I think we're just going to do Mount Goblin again. Might as well. So Hopefully we can clear this. We probably can't. Like, I think we can. Normally it's based, like, if you can do enough damage, you're fine, even with low health. But I don't like only having 110 HP. Like, it'd be better if that was, 120, 130. I'd feel a lot safer. But that's okay. Not a big deal. We already have almost 40 candies, which is great. We do have to get through 7 more. And some of these guys have more health than others and do more damage. Just depending. So like these GTB guys do way more damage than just the GOB guys because they have daggers. So we found a pair of boots. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to complete it because there's too many guys left. Like, it takes about 5 health for each one of the basic goblins. And it takes more than that for the GTB guys. So we've got to wait 200 seconds if you die. So we've got a little while, but we're almost to where we can buy our 10 lollipops, and then we can check out the Sorceress hut like we wanted to. So we'll just focus on that. Not a big deal, all things considered. But yeah, so, I mean, I hope you guys have checked out Candy Box at this point, because, I mean, realistically, to progress, you just have to let it run, so you can generate the candies you need to buy stuff. But outside of that, I mean, it's a pretty fun game. Like, I like this one a little bit better than, just another passive clicker type game, just because it has like the little quest feature and all these little Easter eggs and stuff like that. So we'll throw the 10 inside. I see you have lollipops. I could cast spells for you in exchange for some sweets. I love lollipops. Interesting. That would be interesting. Candies, faster candies. 40,000 lollipops. Sword, better sword. 60,000 lollipops. Candies, more candies. 300,000 lollipops. Jeez. That's really expensive. I'm just looking to see if there's any, like, hidden stuffs. Okay, so basically at this point we need to focus on increasing our lollipop generation. So, if we plant more, we'll be able to start generating. Like, the reason why 1,000 lollipop, like, that sounds ridiculous to us at this point, just because we don't have a lot of lollipops. We're just going to plant one. So now we're at 1 lollipop an hour. That's a little bit better than a day. However, like, the reason once you plant enough, you can increase the amount of lollipops you get, and eventually you'll get it down to where you get like several a second. So it just takes time, because you have to get enough candies to buy them until this starts generating fast enough for you to be able to use the ones that grow to kind of channel back in, which is basically what you do. So once you get to the point where you're generating lollipops like every minute or every second, whatever it may be, I would stop buying them at that point and just wait for them to generate and plant whatever gets grown until you start generating thousands of lollipops a second. Then you can take a look at the Sorceress hut, kind of buy some of those spells, upgrade yourself, do all that noise, more or less. I think we are going to eat 10 more candies, because I'd like to build up our health a little bit if possible. So I'm going to let this gen up to 30 candies. Or actually, I'm going to wait until it goes to 40 and eat them, so we will have eaten a total of 100 candies. And we'll see what that does to our HP. We are getting close to the end of this episode, so we might call it after we do this eat. And then next time, we're most likely just going to be focusing on generating the candies we need for lollipops, doing more missions, and kind of just snowballing, because that's the general idea with this game, is you want to get to a point where you're snowballing away and buy and can basically buy whatever you want, right? So we've passed the 40. We'll just let it gen to 50, eat them. Cool. 110 candies. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do Mount Goblin again. We've got 113 HP, so 110 candies eaten gives you 3 extra HP, it looks like. So, not great, but maybe we can make it through. This one does look like it has a lot more goblins than the last time, but that's fine. We'll see. Anyway, guys, so we're almost at the end. Once we either die or finish this mission, I think we're just going to call it, but I hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you like the series, video, whatever, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. There's more info in the description below if you want to check out the game or check out my channel. That'd be awesome too, because I do have a lot of great gaming content on there outside of just, you know, browser-based games. I do play like Civilization 5, Avorion, Empyrean, Minecraft, all those. So be sure to check it out. But it looks like we'll probably survive. Awesome. We got 77 candies from that little run. And I think we're going to call it there for today. So until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.